Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Luke Beller. So now we are only 24 hours away from the draft, or not 24, basically 24, maybe like 27, 28 hours. But anyways, we are very close to the draft. We're finally going to get to see what Gutekunst has been scheming up, what he's been planning for months and months. Honestly, if I had to take a guess, I ain't got a clue. I have no clue what the Packers are going to do here. Maybe cornerback, maybe wide receiver, maybe offensive lineman, maybe defensive player. I don't have a clue. It's going to be interesting to see. That's definitely for sure. So we had some news come out today. There's this article here from Bleacher Report sort of talking about potentially the Packers being interested in Rashod Bateman. So here's a clip, or not a clip. Here's a excerpt from it. It says the Packers have reportedly done a lot of research on Minnesota wide receiver Rashod Bateman ahead of the 2021 NFL Draft, which starts Thursday night. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler and Dan Graziano reported Wednesday the Packers spent time with Bateman during the draft process, which suggests he could be a target with the 29 overall pick in the first round. If you guys are new to the channel, I put out Packers content almost every single day, so if you want to see Packers news, all that kind of stuff, make sure you guys subscribe, and I will be putting out videos for everything that goes down with the draft starting tomorrow night and throughout the entire weekend. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. So taking a look at Rashod Bateman. Supposedly the Packers have spent time with him. Supposedly they met up with him, which means they potentially are interested in drafting him. Obviously, the question is, will the Packers actually draft a wide receiver in the first round? Personally, I've said I want them to draft a cornerback in the first round. But if the Packers were to come in, draft any wide receiver in the first round, whichever, first round wide receiver talent it was, I honestly would be pretty pumped just because, can you imagine this Packers offense? I know we don't really need a first round wide receiver, which is why personally I think it could make sense maybe more middle of the draft. But imagine the Packers coming in, drafting one of these first round talent wide receivers. Can you imagine sticking that guy in with what we already have on offense and Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Marquez Valdes-Scantling taking steps forward, Allen Lazard also taking steps forward. Imagine throwing in a first round wide receiver. This offense would be that much harder to stop. And considering the Packers last year were probably, in lots of categories, the best offense in the NFL, imagine adding a stud wide receiver. So possibly it could be Rashod Bateman. So let's take a look at him. Back in college, 2018, he comes into college, has 704 yards, 6 touchdowns that year. So 2019 really has an insane year. 60 receptions, 1,219 yards, averages 20 yards per catch in 11 touchdowns in that year. Then 2020, he only played in 5 games. He has 36 receptions for 472 yards and 2 touchdowns. So reading about this guy, he's pretty versatile. He can play in the slot. He can also play outside, so he can get it done in many different kinds of ways. Here's some pros from PFF. They said basketball background shows in his game, effective crossover-esque releases after the catch aficionado, 36 broken tackles on 147 career catches, showed he could win both inside 2020 and outside 2019, a versatile skill set, has drops but still attacks the ball well in contested situations. So it seems that he is a very talented wide receiver, which is why he is projected to go in the first round. PFF has him as like their 17th overall player. So we don't even know if Rashod Bateman will make it to the Packers. If they did have their eye on him, it could be that if they really do want to come out and get him in this draft, they may have to trade up. As we've seen, Gutekunst has traded up the past 3 NFL drafts, or all of his 3 NFL drafts. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the Packers, come in and trade up whatever position they do, want to pick, if they really do feel like they need to trade up and, secure the guy they want. So if they want Rashod Bateman, they may have to trade up. So I wouldn't be shocked to see that happen if they are going for him, because we don't really know if he will make it down to 29, if other teams will actually end up passing up on him. So one other little summary from the Draft Network, they say Rashod Bateman projects as a starting NFL receiver after spending the last 3 seasons in a Minnesota Golden Gophers program. Bateman offers an impressive blend of route running, ball skills, and competitive toughness into a frame that should alleviate any concerns about his projection to working on the boundary. Bateman's collegiate offense utilized him a lot on breaking patterns and finding first and second throwing windows via run-pass option concepts as Minnesota, but he shouldn't be pegged as only a zone beater or a slot target. Bateman's ability to track the football and win at the catch point flash just as much as his smooth breaks and easy acceleration of the line of scrimmage. While he's not a true burner, there should be no concerns regarding separation ability, thanks to a diverse release package and effectiveness at the top of route stems in a number of ways. Bateman does a lot of little things well, which should theoretically set him up for an early impact at the pro level. Bateman has multi-Pro Bowl potential with effective quarterback play in the NFL. So if he were to come to Green Bay, he would have effective quarterback play. And so I'm honestly I'll be so curious to see just how good this offense would look if he drafted a first round wide receiver. I know we don't necessarily need one. But if they do come in and draft a wide receiver, I will not be disappointed whatsoever. I will be pumped to watch this offense coming into 2021. But let me know your guys' thoughts about a potential first-round wide receiver. Also, just want to let you guys know I'm going live every day on Twitch from like 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Central. So if you guys want to go on there every weekday, feel free. I will link my Twitch down below. The username is Luke_Beller over there on Twitch. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, the draft is almost here. Finally, time to see who the Packers are going to be drafting. But thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the next video.